Hello, greetings according to your time zone, wherever you are residing around the globe. This is M Special, a Biafran agitator under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, agitating for my freedom, for the freedom of my people from the Nigeria. We are the people you see and found in the eastern part of the British company called Nigeria. I do talk about Biafra, Nigeria, Africa in general, everything that will uplift Africa and put us in the rightful position that we're supposed to be. This very afternoon, in fact, since 2 weeks, the worst has been happening with my people from the so-called terrorist government of Nigeria in collaboration with the chaotic governors we have in the eastern part of Nigeria for their selfish political gains. Innocent youths, children, people's children has been massacred, killed, and continues. As it is today, information everywhere has been given and is being shared on how the IG of police has given order for the police who has no tag, no name, recruitment from the terrorist groups that they have pushed to Biafra land to massacre people worse than what happened in Rwanda. And what I want to say now, Family Writer Press International has also come up with another information about the so-called governor of Rivers State, Governor Wike, the killer, who has been killing those he knows that nobody will speak for them, because he has found this very community, the poorest of the poor, and they are under him. He is taking allocation on their heads, but the only good thing he can do for them is to use them to actualize his promises and his faithfulness from his masters in the north. We saw what he did some few months last year ago. Now he has already endorsed the massacre of the Obigbo people again. This time he said that they should shoot male from 10 years up. Tell me what a 10-year-old child know that Governor Wike wants to use his blood for sacrifice. It is a very troublesome time that we are, and it will be a shame to the world that after all we have been telling them for these years, that they will wait to see the bloodshed worse than in Rwanda to happen. Most especially the president of the African Union, President Paul Kagame. You are the person that rebuilt Rwanda and reconcile your people. You knows what it means to be on a genocide mission. Today, you cannot tell me that you are not seeing what is going on in Nigeria. And as the president of the African Union, you have chosen to be silent. I am so baffled and disappointed. If you, the African leaders, kept quiet for any reason, be it political, be it religious, for more bloodshed to happen on the Biafran people, we will never forgive you. We will never forget, and we will never allow it to happen, because we are going to protect ourselves. And for Governor Wike of Rivers State, I heard that your father is a pastor. I am so much disappointed that the problem in Nigeria today is a problem of religion. The killings that is going on today in Nigeria is the killing of conquests of religion. And your so-called father that's supposedly supposed to be a Christian is there, and you are shedding blood, and he cannot talk to you. Your wife cannot talk to you. You have endorsed the killings of a 10-year-old boy, and you think you are going to sleep at night. But before you continue as you have signed. I want to read this very write-up from General Danjuma to you. Breaking news from T.Y. Danjuma. Koma calls out the APC and the Buhari people. Fulani have declared war against indigenous Nigerians and grabbing our land in the north and middle belts, and we are playing games with Buhari. The game should be up now. Retired General Danjuma has urged all indigenous Nigerians from north, south, east, and west to face reality, to rise up and defend themselves. The Nigerian army is working with the President Buhari to grab lands from indigenous Nigerian owners and give it to Fulanis from West Africa and turn indigenous Nigerians people and the land to modern day Fulani colony. Rise and defend your land now. Rise now before it is too late. No election until the Fulani killing is stopped and land grabbed returned back to people and the criminals identified, arrested and punished according to the law of the land. The pogrom must stop. Yes, it must be stopped. We did not elect them to murder us. It is a big shame for about 165 million Nigerians, indigenous Nigerians from predominantly Hausa North, Middle Belt, Igbo East, and Yoruba West to allow only 3 million Fulanis who are Arab Africans. We accommodated to take over Nigeria and be killing everybody in the name of herdsmen and Boko Haram and take over our ancestral lands. Big shame to the rest of the people crying like fools. President Buhari's primary objective to use Nigerian armed forces, Boko Haram and herdsmen to fight jihad and massacre the indigenous people and take over our land and give to Fulani have started. They have conquered Hausa. They lost who they are. Now they are fighting and killing people across Middle Belt, Kogi, Taraba, Plateau, Kaduna, Nasarawa, Borno, Benue, etc., sacking them from their communities and presidency protecting and arming the murderers. They have conquered Southwest by half through to Tinubu dynasty. After Middle Belt, they planned to walk over Southwest to gather strength to fight the South, South, and Southeast. This will be the Battle of Armageddon. It is a shame for indigenous Hausas, Igbo, TV warriors, Idoma, Igbo, Yoruba, Calabar, Kalabari, Benin, Ishan, Urobo, etc., to name but a few, to sit and watch Buhari destroy and turn Nigeria to Fulani colony. This is a war against 165 million indigenous Nigerians, declared by 3 million Fulani presidency. It is time to rise and stop Buhari and this gang of murderers called Fulani herdsmen. He is their patron, and his loyalty goes to the Fulanis in the West and Arabs. If you are a soldier, police, member of National Assembly, professors, academicians, governors from these indigenous 165 million being used by Buhari to destroy your ancestral inheritance and your people, you should be shamed and do everything now to stop Buhari. Are you hearing it, Wike? Because in the end, after using you to destroy your people, you yourself will be destroyed. We must all say no to Fulani herdsmen destruction now and stop them. Mieti Allah now determines what happens in the presidency. They want constitutionally elected governors of states and threatened destruction, and Nigerian army supports them. This is not about politics. It's a program and ethnic cleansing by Buhari and his gangs. Let the indigenous Nigerians rise now and say enough is enough. Our soldiers should refuse Buhari and army chief command and secure their people. Senate and House of Representatives should stand up to their duties and stop the evil being before Buhari destroy everyone. Enough is enough. We are tired of mass burials of innocent people from across Middle Belt killed and murdered by Mieti Allah and Fulani herdsmen, and their land stolen and renamed. It is time to rise up boldly against these killings and land grabbing, and let us all say no to grazing. Let us all throw away our divisions and fight this war unleashed on indigenous Nigerian by President Buhari and his Fulani herdsmen, which he is their life patron. He is their life patron. We know Buhari has died, but his name is still as the president. They are using his name to destroy us. And Governor Wike and the eastern governors kill their own people just because they want to remain in the politics. After being governor without any achievements or anything to show on the place they have governed, they want and they are aiming and eyeing to go either as vice president or to end up in the Senate and start receiving life pension. My heart is heavy. I don't know. I lack a word. I lack words to describe the senses of these people. I do not know what has come over them. But all I know is that darkness will never prevail against light. There is a season for everything, and we are right in that season. Please, my dear brothers and sisters in Obigbo and in the East, let everybody take precaution. Let everybody be careful. Let everybody keep themselves safe as we see what is going to unravel. But we will not wait until we are cleansed as they have planned. I prefer to go to a war than to be massacred like even a chicken is not being killed the way human beings are being slaughtered in Nigeria. So why don't us fight, and we will surely win. We must defend ourselves because victory is in the side of the people. And these very few demons that is holding Nigeria ransom will flee, and we will permanently have our life back and live a better life for the children that will remain. Share this video. Let it get to Wike, who called himself a lawyer, just like their information minister said he is a barrister and he has no truth in his mouth. He doesn't even know how to answer interview. The same, Wike claimed to be a lawyer and has violated every constitution, every human right, even religious rights against humanity. And he is proud of it. Governor Wike, if you are fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please leave the people of Obigbo because they do you nothing. You are always going there because you know nobody can speak for them. And it is the biggest shame to every titled Igbo man and woman to sit for all the calamities that is befalling their own children, and none of them is bold enough to speak up for their own children, even if it warrants them losing their business or dying for their own children. But at least history will remember them that they did what they're supposed to do as the elders of the land. No one is doing it. Not even the so-called certificated traditional rulers. My heart bleeds. We have no elders any longer in Igbo land. We can understand the politicians, but the elders too. God will let his own children prevail. And he who has the sole authority to judge man will judge the elders of Igbo land. Thank you and God bless you.